Black.
Yep, what is this word?
7. Hat.
Hat.
No.
Perfect. Now you switch them, remember? You start with a bigger number.
Dog.
Can you find the word if? If. Good job.
Yeah. I just know.
Can you find the word I?
No, bigger.
Yep.
Because. I.
Perfect. Can you find in? In.
Okay, I'll take this one.
In.
Oh, in.
Perfect.
1, 2, 3. Around now, she is dizzy.
It's 10:30 and we are cruising right along. All we have left is Everly's math and language arts and Bible. That's it. That's huge. But they just took a break and went outside, so it's gonna be awesome. We'll be done with school well before lunch today, and I feel like that never happens. It's usually like 2 o'clock in the afternoon when we get done with like everybody's everything. But we're moving along really well today. Now Everly's working on a math assessment today. And I just went and changed because no matter what I did, I could not get warm. So I just completely changed my outfit, hoping I can get myself warm today because I'm freezing. So I'm gonna get some Texas Roadhouse rolls going in the bread machine. All we do in the bread machine is the dough. So technically, I guess you don't even have to do it in here. You could take it all and mix it and let it rise. But when I can, I like to let the bread machine do the work. So we're gonna do this and then we're gonna leave. And then when I come home, we'll finish it. So it says a quarter cup of warm water, but I'll tell you, I don't ever warm anything. It just works just fine without warming it. So that's just how I roll. I just texted Gary and I was like, hey, do you want to do a pork loin or tacos tonight? And he said, can you make mashed potatoes? And I said, yeah. So he said pork loin. So we're gonna do pork loin, mashed potatoes, some green beans, and the Texas Roadhouse rolls. 1 cup of warm milk. Teaspoon of salt. I need to refill this. 1.5 tablespoons of butter. 1 egg. 1/4 cup of sugar. And you just put all this stuff in the bread machine like in order. So now I do 3.5 cups of flour. And then 2.25 teaspoons of yeast. So I need to get used to this. So dough is number 7. There we go. So we just got home, we went to my parents' house and then we went to the library, and this was like over exploding in the bread machine. So I got this, I'm gonna get out, turn the oven on 350. It's quite sticky. So I'm gonna cut this in half. And then cut this in half. Oh wait, no, I'm not cutting that in half. Folding this over. Now, I'm just gonna cut these. And these are our rolls. Let them rise for 15 minutes and then bake on 350 for 10 to 15 minutes. So simple, so delicious. Right, Lulu? They're so yummy. So here's the books that Wilder picked out for himself. So he picked out The Fix-It's, Nail Needs Help. He got a bookmark, Minecraft, Mobs Into the Mansion, Fire Dog Rescue, Curious George, and Dino Trucks. Everly got some books. Can you see, track down Bigfoot? Can you net the Loch Ness Monster? Can you catch the Kraken? She likes books like that. She's got a couple other ones. Scary Places, Vampires. Layla picked out Snowy Owls, Guyana, and Robins. Now, even though it's not Christmas, I saw this and thought it was so cute. So Candy Corn Christmas. These are our bedtime books. Bear Came Along, The Monster in the Bathhouse, Lights at Night, 'Twas the Night Before Thanksgiving, Everywhere with You, The Secret Plan, Jasper and Ollie Build a Fort, and Later When I'm Big. We're also gonna make this because it's been a while. So in an ungreased dish, we're gonna do, what did I just put it? Oh, right here. 1 cup of flour. And what I really like about this is you just make it right in the dish. 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Two tablespoons of cocoa. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. What? And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix this around with a fork.
What is that for? What do you use to make dough not sticky?
Flour. Then we add 1/2 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of avocado oil, and a teaspoon of vanilla.
Yum.
And then you would add in chopped nuts if you were adding nuts.
I don't like nuts.
Mix this around. I've been wanting to make this for a while. I just either run out of time or forget or just don't feel like making it. So now we do 1 cup of brown sugar over the top. A 1/4 cup of cocoa.
One little kitten.
Yep. And then 1 1/3 cup of very hot water. You just pour it over the top. Don't mix it. And then you bake this on 350 for 40 minutes. Here are these rolls coming fresh out of the oven. Look at them. They're done, but they're like, it's just the way I did it, but they're still gonna be absolutely delicious. They're just like coming apart because I didn't fold them and like push them down very good. So they just kind of came apart when I baked them. So this is what we're gonna have for dinner. And I'm gonna bake it on 350 for 25 minutes. And then I'm gonna go work on the mashed potatoes. I put potatoes in an Instant Pot. And I need to heat up some green beans and that'll be dinner. So simple. There we go. Add some butter. Some pepper. Some salt.
You're sitting right on it. Oh. Ow.
Here is the pork loin. I had to cut it to make sure it was done because I wasn't sure. Here's our Tuesday dinner. That is your tea, buddy. So we've got our pork, mashed potatoes, green beans, and rose. She's right into daddy. He doesn't get to listen to her
Very
read.
good job. Here you go.
Wait, no.
Now we're eating some dessert. So eating some dessert.
I thought you said eating out.
No, eating some dessert. Ashlyn and I are heating ours up though because it's, you know, I made it a few hours ago. I know. Everybody said they wish we had ice cream, but I don't have any vanilla ice cream. I need to actually make more ice cream, more creamy things. I think they're all almost empty. I don't know that there's any left. Now it's school time prep. Now everything's cleaned up.
Okay.
School is all out for tomorrow. The only one I don't get school out for is Ashlyn. She keeps her stuff over there or in her room. She's got some here. She's got some in her room, and she mainly does school in there. She'll come out here and do a little bit, but she said it's easier for her in there because all the kids aren't in there. But when she needs my help, you know, obviously she needs to come out to me or I have to go to her, but she can work on a lot of her stuff independently because she's at that age. Everly is transitioning. She's half and half. That's her like independent work, and then she's got a couple things over here that we do together on the bottom. So she's transitioning. It gets easier independently as they get older, but the work gets harder for them. But yeah, I think I have everything out ready to go for tomorrow.
Yep. You don't even look.
I really put that on Ashlyn's door. All right, so Miss Layla picked out the Sea Serpent and Me. So we're gonna read this and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching.
Pick my name.
Say bye.